Okay, so Phil, we got a little out of alphabetical order, but that's okay. We're gonna do Clueless, 1995, Amy Heckerling. And I had heard the name. I looked her up in Fast Times at Ridgemont High, but for some reason I was always under the impression that Cameron Crowe directed that, but he just wrote the screenplay, I guess, for Fast Times. Is that correct?
Which I think, but even before a screenplay, it started as a Rolling Stone article.
Right.
And then I think he turned it into a book, and then I think it became the movie.
So Amy Heckerling, you have two by her on the list, obviously. But Clueless, is this one you recently rewatched or something? I think you said, right?
Yeah, it's a film that when it came out, and I think this was probably tied into how much I love Fast Times. I thought it was okay, but at the same time, it's getting all this acclaim. I can't remember what British novel is an adaptation of. Oh man!
I didn't know.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's Louisa May Alcott, one of those, like Little Women.
Women, or
I get Sense and Sensibility of Jane Austen, I think.
That sounds familiar. Okay.
Anyway, so I thought it was okay, but didn't think too much of it.
As if.
And then enough time passed. I watched it a second time. I think it got better, but it wasn't until the third or fourth time where I said, wow, this is as good as everybody says it is. It's just got a really nice feeling to it. It's very different than Fast Times. And Alicia Silverstone is just great in it.
Whatever.
Her character, it's sort of, it's the film that it came along, I think 5 years after the song Valley Girl, but it's very much tied to that moment and the way all the characters talk. So she's really funny. She sort of plays at her Valley Girl vacuousness, but she's also very kind of clever and sly, and she wants everybody to be happy. That's what's great about the film, the great feeling. She wants her friends to be happy. She wants her dad to be happy. And even though all the schemes that she does, they really are to make everyone happy. It's very funny. It's got some really funny stuff in it.
And the song is Tenderness, General Public, a song I've always loved.
Hello.
Oh, I've always loved that song. And there's really there is music before that. It doesn't really do much. It's not that important to the film. I mentioned in the comment, I don't know why, but she uses Shake Some Action, but she uses a cover of it. Instead of actually using the Flamin' Groovy's original, she'd use that. That would have been a big deal. Anyway, right at the end, who gets married now? I'm trying to think. Oh, one of the things she arranges is for two of her teachers to go out so she can get a better grade, because she decides that they all got bad grades because Wallace Shawn's teacher is not happy. So she sets them up with another teacher. End of the film, they get married. She goes out, time to throw the bouquet. And of course, she's going to catch it. And just, I don't know the exact timing, but just as it's thrown or just as she catches it, Tenderness starts up. And it's just such a perfect song to end this film. It's got exactly the same feeling, right?
Right.
If you think about that song, it's just sort of filled with good feeling, life and everything else.
Yeah.
And it is so perfect for that film. And it really hit me last time.
So I was like totally bugged.
I don't even think I rewatched it to check for music. I think it just was on the Hollywood Suite schedule.
Okay.
Now they've stopped being free, or 3 out of their. Remember that station, that network Howard was talking about?
Yep.
They had 4 stations. Only one of them's free now. The other 3 you got to pay. But it turned up on their schedule, so I taped it. It's just one of those movies I like to watch once a year. And then Tenderness came up, and I said, "Wow, I got to get that in there."